think that great art and performance, music, great writing should be available to everyone and not just for an elite.
We started off the year with a fantastic project called Bring the Happy, where we collected over 1,000 memories, happy memories from people living in the wards that we work in. And all of those memories were turned into a big, spectacular theatre performance.
It's made people more aware of just what culture is. I think it's made such a difference, and it's got people thinking and suddenly realising there are things they can do that maybe they never thought they could do. And suddenly they found out, yeah, they've got that sort of talent, and it's bringing all this out. And at the same time, the schools are getting the stuff into them. So there is a lot of benefits all round.
In the spring, we went on to a project called Rush, which was led by Southpaw Dance Company working with Event International. It was a large-scale participatory dance project. They worked with about 120 dancers from across the area to create a spectacular piece about popular protest and uprising.
Being involved in Rush has been the most fantastic, awesome experience in my life. To have met so many people, it just opened another perspective on your life.
Thoroughly enjoyed taking part in Rush. I would say it's one of the things I'm most proud of. And from the very first rehearsal through to the final performance, the whole experience has been fantastic. But just in terms of where you realise you can go from here, it's opened up all kinds of avenues.
I think getting involved with these projects gave me the confidence to look elsewhere, to join another dance group. And I went on my own, which is something I would never have done. If somebody had said to me a couple of years ago, oh, you'll do this and you do that, I would have said, no, not me.
I definitely think the Cultural Spring Events has been a brilliant project for bringing people together and taking people from situations where they might not go out and meet new people, try new skills, and I think working with really good professionals has made such a massive difference to all of us that got involved.
In the summer, we worked on a project called Summer Streets, working with artistic director Ross Millard to create a community music festival in Thompson Park in Southwick. This year we had about 27 different community bands and music groups performing over the space of the 2 days.
The partnership that we've managed to establish with Cultural Spring has been one that's been beneficial to both parties, so we've been able to support each other in the delivery of cultural events, plus engage with different members of the community that may not have gotten involved had they felt they were dealing with an arts organisation, and vice versa, where people wouldn't have engaged with the council. Cultural Spring's been able to make that breakthrough.
And then this autumn we've been working with a Sunderland-born artist inventor called Dominic Wilcox. Dominic creates weird and wonderful inventions, so we've been doing family workshops and schools workshops. We've had about 600 inventions submitted, and we are now working with a selection of local engineers, designers, scientists, artists and craftspeople to make some of those inventions into a reality.
It's great to, for children to believe in the power of their ideas. That it gives them a confidence, a self-confidence, which I think is really important, particularly when you're trying to be creative. You've got to believe that your ideas have a value. And so hopefully we've inspired some young inventors to maybe become adult inventors or innovators in whatever area.
I think the place as a whole, and the wider Sunderland, South Tyneside, the North East as a whole, benefits from having this sort of programme here. It brings a national focus on us, and it allows us to highlight the great art and culture which is being produced here.
We've been working with Mr. Drayton's Human Jukebox. They've been going out and talking to people about their most memorable songs. They've been collecting stories and then inviting some of the people who've submitted stories to come and perform the story of their song. We've had 4 events across the wards, little social events where people have come and told their stories in pubs and social clubs, and they're building towards what will be a spectacular theatre piece at the end of January at Hilton Workman's Club. We've also developed our Your Art scheme, which is our community-led budget.
The Your Art scheme is all about encouraging individuals and people who maybe have never been involved in the arts before, or who've had a little idea that they'd like to trial, to come together and put in an application.
We also have the Cultural Spring workshop programmes which take place across all of our 10 wards. We have approximately 20 activities, and what we really try to do with these is encourage as many participants to come along who may be interested in learning a new skill and making friends and working alongside professional artists to create their own pieces of work and be part of a group.
The workshops have been absolutely brilliant. If it wasn't for the fact that Cultural Spring put them on, we wouldn't be able to come and be taught by a professional ceramicist who always gives us his attention, gives us good ideas, gives us good feedback, helps us when we need it, encourages creativity.
I've made friends I didn't think I was going to make when I took part in the class, definitely. I didn't think I would fit quite as well, but I have, and it's brilliant because they've kind of made that allowance where we're all fit, no matter what the age, you can do it, which is, I think, is amazing.
It really makes a big difference to my life, because otherwise I wouldn't see anybody unless I go out shopping or to a meeting. So this is much more stimulating and fun. There's nothing wrong with having some fun.
The benefits to the participants are enormous. It isn't just about learning a particular skill. It's more than that, it's a sort of social process as well.
It gives people confidence, they know that they've achieved something and they can make things at home, make things for gifts. And I know some of my learners are actually selling the things that they've actually made.
Already we've come to the end of the second year. We had a fantastic start with the first year, we've built on that in the second year, and now what we're looking at is sustainability to make what we do through Cultural Spring with the University and Mac Trust and the Customs House something which is really embedded with the people that we've worked with. So as we enter this third year, we stop talking about the cost of arts, but talk about the value of arts.
I've really enjoyed taking part in the workshops on many different levels, new skills, social aspect for myself. It gives me a break from my caring role and just time for me to do something that I like and enjoy.
I'm very surprised about myself, and I can now get up, play music and sing a few songs. 2 years ago I would never have gotten up, I would never have stood in front of people, sang, tried to play an instrument, and it's definitely brought us out of my shell. Best thing I've ever done.